Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Punzo and if you're new here, welcome. So today I'm gonna be focusing on like little do's and don'ts in the kitchen if you wanna be able to make your recipes like a chef. So let's just get into it. So the very first one is, guys, clean as you go. What I mean by this is if you're working on something, if you are making something, like let's say you're chopping up your vegetables, have a little bowl on the side that is your little trash, like for you to throw away your little seeds and stuff like that if you're not using them, and have your bowl on the side for where you're storing all your different types of vegetables and everything. And as you're chopping up on your board, make sure that you're like cleaning it a bit in between your chopping and preparations. So just make sure you're cleaning as you're going, and after that, wash the stuff that you have used, clean up the area that you're working at, and then continue on the next thing. Okay, that's number one. Number two is, if you're following a recipe or if you're cooking yourself on your own, right, what you should do is measure everything out before you start cooking. So don't start anything, don't start switching on anything on all of that, if unless it's the oven where you need to preheat it, but also make sure you measure out everything so that you're not running around back and forth looking for like, okay, I still need to measure like a tablespoon of this, I still need to measure this. Guys, if you can, just like, actually you should be able to, if it's like a matter of you don't have those little fancy measuring bowls and stuff like that, just use anything, cups, all of that, just to measure out everything that you need. Just make sure that everything is there, you're not gonna be running around, and that's all you need to do. My next three tips are for your knives, using knives, right? So the first one is, do not soak your knife. What I mean by this, you know when we're washing dishes and you just want to put everything in one thing so that it at least gets a little bit of the dirt out of it or something like that, and you're just soaking it over time and then you're gonna wash it at a later stage. Don't soak your knife. Soon after you use it, take your knife, put it under use some soap and rinse it, and then wipe it or let it air dry. The reason why I say don't soak it is because it makes your knife blunt. By blunt, it will no longer be sharp, so you don't want to be using a knife that's not sharp. So just don't soak your knives so that they can stay sharp for a longer time. The fourth one is, this one also goes hand in hand with the first one, always make sure that your knives are sharp. Now this is a safety thing, because if you have a blunt knife and then you're struggling to cut through something, what's gonna happen is, because you're fighting with it, you're gonna end up, that knife might actually end up just cutting you with how much force you're using trying to cut. But if your knife is actually sharp, it goes through things very easily. So then you have more likelihood of hitting yourself with a blunt knife than a sharp knife. So just make sure that it is sharp at all, always. Now what you can do, if you like, you don't have the fancy stuff of like to sharpen your knife or anything like that, they are not really that expensive. But the inexpensive ways is, what we used to do growing up was just using, like, if you had like a concrete floor or something like that, and just putting some water on there and then trying to sharpen it. It's a little bit dangerous, and be careful when you're doing it, but just use a little bit of that and then just sharpen your knife. Or from a hack that I saw is, use the back of a cup, or your ceramic cups, and then just put a little bit of water on there and just try as well. What I do personally, what I like to do is, if I have two knives, all I do is I just use the old way of just sharpening the knife with another knife, and both of them come out sharp. So what I'm saying is, in all essences, always make sure that your knives are sharp. And the fifth and the last thing is, if you're cutting anything that's acidic, use a serrated blade. Reason being, blunt. The other one the acid will make your regular chef's knives or carving knives or anything like that that's just straight, it will cause it to go blunt. Yes, you can use it, yes, you can sharpen it. So if you're okay with that, you do that. But a serrated knife also is very easy when you're cutting something that's very acidic. So that's one of my favorite. Like if I'm cutting tomatoes, or if I'm cutting like a lemon, orange, anything that has acid, I usually go for using my serrated knife. Now also be careful with that one because it looks like it's jagged and everything, but it's still very sharp. So use a serrated knife on your acidic foods. So that's all for me, guys. I just wanted to share a little bit. That's it, guys. I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope you will be able to implement some of this in your day-to-day life. They are very simple and easy. If you'd like to see more videos like this, give this one a thumbs up and also comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and also share. Thanks for watching. Bye.